Hey everybody, it's Kelly with Inky Hands Warm Hearts. How are you guys today? I am bringing you a project with two stamp sets out of the mini catalog, which is a really fun holiday themed catalog. We have a promotion, and if you choose to have a party or a class that qualifies for $150 worth of sales, you can pick some product in our catalogs for free. You get free product, but you also can pick from exclusive Hostess stamp sets. And in the mini catalog, they refreshed and they showed us two new Hostess sets. So with $150 of party sales, or if you spend $150 on your own, you can choose this stamp set. It's called Seasons of Fun, and it is just adorable. It's a $12 price point. You get $15 of sales, so you could pick that in like an adhesive or a ribbon or some glue dots or things like that. But it's a $20 value, probably about $20 or $21 value stamp set, because other sets comparable to this run about that price point. And it is something that you can choose for free. So I'm bringing that to you. Well, there's no words in this stamp set. And so I started looking through the mini catalog to see, well, what could I pair with it? And I decided that the well-defined stamp set, which is just the most adorable, you can see it right there. It is just the cutest stamp set, and it's located on page 62 of the mini catalog, right down here. It has a to and a from, which is always awesome, right? We do lots of tags at Christmas time. But it also has Halloween, Christmas, holiday, gratitude, and winter. But what I love about it the most are the definitions that they have given this stamp set. And this stamp set runs $21, so you can use it as part of the purchase to try and get the other one for free. So see, it's a win-win, right? We get the freebie when we purchase this stamp set to go with it. But I just think it's just the cutest stamp set. I love the way that it's defined. Like, we're gonna use for this project today the Halloween wording, and it says, Halloween, noun, when taking candy from strangers is good and dressing normally is strange. I just think that's such a cute little sentiment. So the images, we have a fall, a Halloween, and a winter or Christmas image. And then we have this cute little dog that's just running around here all over, chasing leaves, chasing snowflakes, chasing stars. Just the cutest little dog. And he could be used on all of these cards or projects that you use with this set. But I love that you have the winter and the Christmas, and you have Christmas and winter defined. You have the Halloween girl dressed up as a pumpkin, which works out perfect for Halloween. Gratitude, which is perfect for this fall leaf, you know, around Christmas time. We're always great. I mean, not about Thanksgiving and Christmas time, we're always grateful. And it's also a great thank you. But the gratitude says, the feeling in my heart when I think about you. And I just think that's such a beautiful way to think about it. Also Christmas, it says, when the time of year where the presence of family is better than the presence from family. So I thought that was really cute. And then winter, when it's cold outside, but thoughts of you still keep me warm. So this is such a great stamp set. And don't forget holiday, because it says a reason to eat more. And isn't that true? So let me move this stuff out of the way. We're going to get started. This is the card we're going to make today, and it's a cute little Halloween card. It has a different kind of opening right in the center. So it's flat backed and has, this is the open, not the whole card. So I thought it was a cute little card to make, and we're going to go ahead and start with that. So I started with a piece of Highland Heather, which is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and that is our base. And then this paper here is also from the holiday mini, the July to December mini catalog. It is our Halloween paper, and one side is black and white and the other side is colored. And it is part of our cute Halloween suite. Let me bring that up so that you can see it. It's just the cutest paper, and all of the paper is pretty in this but I'm kind of a little bit paper addicted. So it's on page 51. And there it is. You can see all the prints. There's some really cute ones. Like I said, the back side is all black and white. You can color it in. And then the front side's all colored. And I have used the thin stripe, which is what we're going to use for this card. It's a 6x6 paper pack, and I just think it's the cutest. So since we were going to cover the center section, I just cut 2 strips of this. So let's go ahead and adhere that onto our cardstock with a little bit of seal adhesive. Let me get that going here. There we go. It's almost at the end and it's going to need to be changed soon. And inevitably, it always happens not when I'm working on projects on my own here. It always happens when I'm on camera. It's like it just loves to show you guys how to change refills because it always happens when I am videoing. So I'm sure that it will happen today at some point. Okay. So here we go. We are going to attach this one on this side. So we're making the 3 sides of purple equal on both of them. And so our center panel, oh, by the way, the DSP that I cut, they're 1.5 inches by 4. So our center panel is a piece of pumpkin pie. It's 2.5 inches by 8. And we're going to use our bone folder and go ahead and fold it in half, just like if we had a regular piece for a regular card. It's just a smaller piece. And so we are going to stamp on this outer portion with the Halloween sentiment right here at the bottom. And then on the inside, we are going to put a little piece of white cardstock. And that cardstock is 2 1/4. I want to say by 2 3/4, but let me get my little measurer out to be positive. By 3 3/4, sorry. So it's 2 1/4 by 3 3/4. Then this little piece here for the outside is 2 by 2 1/4. And it's our cute little roller skating pumpkin. I may need to cut another piece of cardstock because I think I was thinking that it was 2 3/4, but let's go ahead and do our stamping right now. And I'll cut that piece for the middle in a second. So we're gonna ink up the Halloween and we're gonna stamp that onto our half piece here of pumpkin pie. And then our little girl, we're gonna stamp her. Let's go ahead and do her first. She's so cute. And I put her upside down to ink her because I just think that she needs to make sure that all the solid portions are inked up nicely. And you can do that when you have, when you turn her and you can see that all those solid pieces have nice ink on those. So let's put her to the side to dry. I'm gonna go ahead and clean her off. And I am going to grab a piece of scrap white and trim it really quickly so that we have the right size piece for the inside. I usually have white cardstock everywhere because it is a color that is quite natural to use for the inside. So I said that the piece is going to be 2 1/4 by 3 3/4 of an inch. So let's go ahead and trim that down. 2 1/4 by 3 3/4. You can hear me cutting away with my little guillotine cutter, which I like to use when I am cutting because it leaves a nice sharp edge. And there is that piece. All right. Let's stamp our Halloween. Now I'm going to also turn it upside down so I could make sure that the words Halloween get inked nicely. See, that way you can see it's nice and dark and perfect. All right, I'm going to open this up and stamp it flat right here at the bottom. And I'm going to make sure that I push right there along that Halloween so that that really comes out nice and dark. And that looks awesome. All right, so the inside is going to take this piece that I just cut, and we are going to stamp that with these cute little stars. I'm cleaning my Halloween words, getting that ready. All right, so as you can see here on the inside, I have them in the opposite corners. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to put one in this corner like this. We're going to put one in the opposite corner. So those are our stars. I think I went too far over. I'm going to flip them over and try again. I didn't really like how that one was. That's better. I like that. That turned out much better. Thank goodness that every sheet of paper has two sides. All right, so now we're going to do some coloring. We are going to use our Stampin' Blends, and I have all the ones that I need for this project in a little cup here. I'm going to pull them out. I won't use every single one of these, but all the projects that I am using will use these. So I'm going to color her a little bit different than what I did here. I'm going to add a little bit of highlight to her pumpkin because I just think it'll be a lot cuter. So these are the colors that I will be using for her. And then I need that for the top. Okay. So let's start with the top of her. And we're going to do a little top of her pumpkin with cinnamon cider and this little vine piece right there. So that's done. Now let's do her face and her neck. And this is using Petal Pink. I'm going to do her hands in the same. It's the light Petal Pink. And I think I already did her neck. Let me double check. Yes, but I'm going to give it a little bit more. So there is that. Done. Her hair is Daffodil Delight, and it is the dark. The reason I'm saying what if it's dark or light is because these Stampin' Blends come in a 2-pack, and you get a dark and a light of each color. I love that they match her paper perfectly, and that helps when you're coordinating things. So there's her hair in Daffodil Delight. Now I'm going to change, this is where I'm going to change her up. I'm going to do her pumpkin. The main pumpkin, I'm going to color it in dark pale papaya. And it is much lighter than the orange that you see on my other, but I wanted to try and highlight it rather than have it just be a really bright pumpkin. So I'm just trying something a little different. Let's go ahead and fill in her candy catcher as well, and the top of her pumpkin hat here. All right, and also I'm going to use for her costume the actual dark pumpkin pie, which I'm going to use here to accent her costume pumpkin. So we're going to use dark pumpkin pie here, and we're going to use the bullet tip. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go along these artist lines, and I'm just going to add some more color to her costume. And I just think that I played with it after I had designed the original, and I just really liked it with the pale papaya. What do you guys think? I think it turned out, I mean, they're both cute, but I just like that highlighted pumpkin a lot better. So that's why I decided to try it today. All right, let's use our green, and this is Granny Apple Green Dark. And we are going to color in the greenery right here on her pumpkin collar. And we're going to start coloring her leggings. Green, purple, orange, green, purple, orange, then green is down here. And on her sleeves, I'm going to put green at the end there and green closest to her right there. So we'll start green closest to her. So we're going to go green, purple, orange, green, and then that last one will be purple. I'm going to keep this one out because we're going to use it for the stars inside. Purple will be next. It goes green, purple, orange. So there's the purple, green, purple, green, purple, green, purple, green, purple. And her skates are going to also be purple because she's so cute and she needs cute purple skates. And then for the orange, I'm going to use the dark pumpkin pie. And we will do the orange pieces on her shirt, which will really pop them. Yes, I'm really happy with that pumpkin. She looks adorable, don't you think? And then we're going to highlight this little ground wiggle that the artist gave us with some dark Pool Party. All right, so let's do the inside, and then we can put our card together. I'm gonna do the stars in green, purple, and orange as well. And they're just gonna be randomly colored. They don't have to be the same, but we're gonna do one star in orange on each side here, and one dot in orange. Same with the Granny Apple Green, one star in Granny Apple Green and one dot. And our Highland Heather, we'll do a dot, let's do that one. And our Highland Heather star. All right, that's all the coloring. So now we're gonna go ahead and attach this inside. So let's grab our seal that is bound to run out here any minute. I hope that I can make it through the project without having to change it, but it is very close to wanting to run out. So we're gonna go ahead and put that on the inside so you have a place to write your sentiment or what you want to say in your card. And then our little girl is going to get attached on top. She's kind of big. Let me trim her down. And you'll get to see my baby little guillotine cutter. So let's just trim her down. How about that? How does she fit? Still a little bit off the top. How's that? And I'm gonna, that looks good, I think. I'm happy with that. All right, so let's go ahead and put some dimensionals on the back of her. I'm gonna put one in each corner and one in the center. All right, push those down real good. And then we're gonna use our Take Your Pick tool, which is probably my favorite, one of my favorite tools. I shouldn't say my favorite because one of my favorite tools, but I use it on every single project. I pull dimensional box off of it. I use the putty end to add embellishments. It's just an amazing, amazing tool. I love it. Let's go ahead and throw those away, and then we'll put our little girl right up here. She looks super cute. All right, so she is ready to be attached onto her card. So she's gonna get attached just like this. So I'm gonna open this up, and hopefully I won't run out of any adhesive, but I may. We'll see. I can see the red in there wanting to run out on me, but we'll see if we make it. And hopefully I will be able to change it before my next video. All right, so there is how we're gonna attach this piece right over the top. You're gonna press that down. How cute is that so far? I love it. Make sure that I put my bone folder in here and really give that a nice crease so it will stay closed. There we go. And then the last step is to use our really cute, they are called cute stars. So they are really cute stars. And they're adhesive backed, so we don't need to put anything on them. And I'm gonna pick one of each color. And I'm gonna use my take your pick tool again. This one wants to kind of live off of this piece. So let's just grab it right now, put up here. And we'll grab an orange. We'll do a large, put it right there. And a purple, we'll grab a small one. Oops. See if I can move that over, that adhesive. There we go. Flip it. And there's our purple star. We'll come back down here. Let's do a large black one this time. Put it at the bottom. And we'll do a large purple one because we did a small one last time. And we'll go with the small orange. These stars are so cute. So there is our card with our cute stars on it. I hope that you enjoyed this project. Besides my bad cutting measurements, I think it turned out really good. The measurements I gave you are accurate. I just didn't cut them right. So I apologize for that. But as you can see, everybody makes mistakes, but the card still turned out cute. This one's a little wider. This one's a little thinner. It still works, right? I think she looks awesome. Either way, I'm happy with it. And I really appreciate you guys watching. I'm kind of new to YouTube. I have been blogging at inkyhandswarmhearts.com for way over a year, but I have not been doing YouTube for very long. So if you wouldn't mind giving me a like, if you would leave me a comment, maybe share my video and subscribe, and maybe ask your friends to subscribe too. And when you do that, you will get notifications of when I post new videos. You can check out my blog, inkyhandswarmhearts.com. There's a link in the description below. When you go there, you can access PDFs, measurements, and more fun projects. People that order from me on a monthly basis get a free gift every month. And I also give make and takes for people that watch and make purchases. So lots of freebies. If you like my projects, I would appreciate it if you would check out my blog and see what I have to offer there. Thank you so much for watching. Again, I am very grateful. This is Kelly with Inky Hands Warm Hearts. Happy stamping, guys.